Welcome back to Abby's Kitchen. Today we are making our favorite bun and cheese, and I have the recipe step by step here for you. Now I will have everything in my description box so you can go ahead and follow along. First thing first, we are starting off by activating our yeast. So what you need is a pack of yeast, and I find that when I use brown sugar, it just works better. So a teaspoon of brown sugar with half cup of warm water. So I just put it in the microwave, and then I pop in my yeast and my brown sugar, and I just mix that thoroughly. Once I'm finished, I'm going to cover it with a tablecloth and put it in a dark area and let it sit for about 10 minutes or so and start activating. Now while that's doing its thing, I'm going to get started on my other ingredients. So I started off with a cup of my Guinness, and then I'm going to add some melted butter and some sugar. The specific ingredients will be in my description box so you can follow along. Once I added that, I'm going to add my molasses and some browning. And I usually do like a teaspoon or two of each. It's all on your preference. Some people like darker buns, some like lighter buns. And this is going to be the characteristics of how dark or light your bun is. So bear that in mind. Now at this time, my yeast should be activated, and once it's activated, it's gonna have a little frothy look to it. Please ensure that this is so. If not, you're gonna have to throw that away and start again because you don't want to waste your ingredients. Now I'm gonna also add that into this mixture, and then I'm gonna add my wet ingredients. Now my wet ingredient is gonna be my vanilla or my mixed essence and my rose water and almond. And once I'm done with that, I'm just going to mix that, give it a good stir. I'm also going to be adding some of my fruit puree. You know, the one that I use in my banana bread or my plantain bread. Yes, I'm also going to add in a little bit of that. So I add it in to my wet ingredients, mix it up thoroughly. And I use about 2 teaspoons of this. Now, this also have rum in it, but you're not going to taste it in the bun, obviously. And it also have a lot of flavor, already infused flavor of the raisin and the star anise and everything put together. So that right there, just give it the added flavor that you need. Once I'm done with my wet ingredients, then I'm going to immediately follow with my dry ingredients. So that's my flour. I'm going to stick my flour in first because I want it to go in smooth. I use about 5.5 cups of flour. Then I'm gonna add my cinnamon, my baking powder, my salt, all the dry ingredients. Again, I have it listed in my description box, so this is the part where you follow along. I'm also going to be infusing some star anise, and what I have to do is grind these with my piston and mortar. Make sure I grind it properly, and then I'm going to use my strainer to strain it. If there's another way to do this, I would love to know, because I definitely need my star anise in my mixture, but it's kind of hard to get it in and to make it taste of the flavor. So yeah, I grind it up properly and I mixed everything thoroughly. Now, if you are using your hands like me, this part can become a bit tiresome. But if you have a hand mixer, hey, now is the time where you pop it out and let it do its thing. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to be adding my mixed peel, my raisin, my other fruits. This is the part where I add everything in, and then I give it another mix. Another thing to consider is you decide how many fruits you want to put in there, or how many cherries or whatever. Some people don't like a lot, so you know, again, it's all on your preference. Once it's done, we're gonna cover this with cling wrap, and we're gonna put it in a dry, dark area. I usually use my oven because it's the warmest place, so I leave it there for about an hour, and after that I take it off. It should be looking something like this. It should double in size or rise. And then I grease my baking pan at this point, set it aside. So I just distribute them evenly. I also now preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Now in the baking pan, these are going to stay for about 30 to 45 minutes more. So by that time, your oven should already be preheated. So I cover this with a little cling wrap and let it sit. And by this time, it should also rise in the pan again. And now is the time where we're going to pop them into the oven. Now we're going to leave them in for about an hour. And then I get started on my sauce. My sauce is pretty simple. I use strawberry jam. Some people use guava jam. It's all in your preference again. And a little bit of honey with some water. And I let that come to a boil. And once it's thickened up enough, I just go ahead and coat it over my bun. The glaze, I just put it over my bun immediately after it comes out of the oven. You want to do this while it's warm or while it's hot. So that's what I did, and my bun is looking nice and juicy just like this. Pretty easy, right? I know. Now people, we have come to the end of another video. I want to say thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this with somebody who might want to make this. You know, we are around Easter time, and now is the perfect time to try and make this. Or if not, then you can reach out to me because I do have these for sale. This particular set was also for an order, so this right here is what I'm doing. I'm just packaging this to ship it off. Again, thanks for watching and thanks for your support, and I guess I will see you in another video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well so you can get notified whenever I dropped a video. Thanks for rocking it with Abby's Kitchen, and again, do have a blessed and productive day. I'm out. Bye.